Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In the name of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, most gracious, most merciful, all praise and thanks are due to Allah, and peace and blessing are due upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah, in this special occasion, we would like to discuss industrial technology, and there are two groups here. The first is for you, which will explain to us the advantage of industrial technology. And the opposite group will explain to us about disadvantages of industrial technology. Then, before we start our discussion, let's start it by saying Bismillah together. Okay, for another Willy Pratama and now followed by Mutatim as a leader with the members. The time is yours.
Before beginning, in my addition, to clarify our situation, like a devil in banquet, like a holy virgin, running through the golden desert, and like a row of knight corps along the end of the world. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. At first, thanks to the teacher, Ustadz Ibrahim, who gave us opportunity to discuss about debate. And this, thanks to the control team for the attendance. Today, we are program for industrial technology, and we're going to talking about positiveness of industrial technology. Before I get into the topic, shall me introduce myself and my members. I am the leader of this group, and my name is Ananda Willy Pratama, and my combatant teammates. At my left, there are Muhammad Aris Prasetyo, and then Abdurrahman Abdul Hamid, and more Dimas Rinaldi, and more again Ahmad Khaidir, and the person who spread the conclusion, that is Azhar Khaybar Ashkari. I'm going to do to the topic. Let's do this. What is the industrial technology? Industrial technology is the set of knowledge, such as principles, tools, devices, etc., from the various applied to the industrial sector to make production more effective, faster, efficient, and productive. Those results are achieved through the practical application of this knowledge, often in the form of software and hardware that together work to optimize process and maximize their potential. A process known as industrial automation, computers, robots, measurement systems, URPs, and cutting machine are just some examples of industrial technology. Today, the presence of technology is so broad that all industrial segments can benefit from investing in it. However, a point of attention is the technological degrees of each of these applications. Throughout its development, the industry went through the several phases, and industrial technology was present in its way. Then, I invite my deputy chairperson from position I hold. The right of Harris, time is yours.
Thank you for Willie, as already with respect. I will now describe the change that took place in industrial technology during the early centuries and concerned the basics of life. The first industrial revolution was marked by a transition from hand production methods to machine through the use of steam power and water power. The second industrial revolution, also known as the technological revolution, is the period between 1871 and 1914, resulted from installation of extensive railroads and telegraph networks, which allowed for faster transfer of people and ideas, as well as electricity. The third industrial revolution, also known as the technological revolution, occurred in the late 20th century after the end of the two world wars, resulting from a slowdown of industrialization and technological advancement compared to previous periods. The fourth industrial revolution also is the trend towards automation and data exchange in manufacturing advancement, includes cyber-physical system, IoT, industrial Internet of Things, and artificial intelligence. Example, home appliance and home assistant. Then I gave the next explanation to Hamid.
Thank you, our friends today, for further explanation and participation. in discussing the revolution in the technology industry. In the following, I will continue to explain the many functions of technology in this era. Industrial technology is used daily in business to streamline and accelerate production and increase productivity, profitability, and safety. Number one, automatic. Automation refers to systems that function independently from human operators. This might include anything from a single machine with sensor that performs one task to a fully automated smart factory. Number two, data and analytics. The collection and analysis of data is crucial to improve the efficiency of manufacturing products. Information from manufacturing stage, shipping, and even customer satisfaction can be helpful for refining processes. Number three, robotization. The direct influence of technology 4.0, robotization in the process of using advanced machines or super intelligent in the production line. The equipment is capable of operationalizing complex processes and automating them. That's what I can say about the function of industry technology. I will give the next explanation to Dimas. Thank you.
Let's be healthy, friends. My teamwork. Now I will continue a little about white paths where I should buy it. First, ecosystem level. In addition to companies and product, technological advance and new technologies affect all players in the ecosystem, including suppliers, customers, and among others. These technologies interact between its point of a network and generate data that is stored to be subjected to analysis and do the calculation. And to make the improvement unit. Second, individual level. At this point, everything will depend on its individual assessment of the reality of the new technology and how it affects them to a greater or lesser extent in their social habitat. At this point, that is the impact of industrial technology along with his explanation to Haider.
Okay, cheers to everyone. Cheer up as we have almost reached this last chapter accompanied by a fun topic. Excellence on our side and excellence in industrial technology. As we know that there are many advantages of industrial technology, starting from the reduction of time, a lot of production, and the minimum cost required addition. As with the production, if we use machines, which are part of the technology sector, we can make them more work than doing it manually by hand. Therefore, the use of machines in making products is very important in order to maintain the company's reputation. Continuation of the conclusion that have been analyzed to be conveyed by the slot of Azhar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for our brother Khadir for explaining the importance of technology in our daily needs. For the discussion this time, as question bad, I would like to conclude shortly. Now, conclusion of discussion this time, starting from development of industrial technology that has been alluded by my friend Harris. There is three. First, revolution movement bring us to significant things, including change production activities from hands to machine application. Six, access to information about the world through various media is distributed quickly. This 10 is not a barrier, so don't be surprised if globalization is considered as a condition that creates interconnectivity. Third, advance of technology is defined as a new or developing IT innovation that still has relatively few users yet promises to provide significant value. Thanks.
Finally, we are done at conclusion. That means we are done at this debate. Thank you for the pro team, my team, for the support, and thanks to the team, the counter team in front of us, to listening enthusiasm. And thus the end for perform hours. And now we give the chance to the counter team to explain their opinion. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the opposite teams for the explanation and our teacher who give us time in our discussion for today. Before we continue to our opinion, let me introduce myself and my precious comrades here. So, my name is Naufal Lutfi Mutakin, but you can call me Naufal. I am the leader of this group. In my group comrades here, Rifki Wafa, Muhammad Sidki Al-Hafiz, Zidan Gading Al-Kausar, Rigian Junino, and last but not least, Zidan Afan Pratama. We have also studied about this problem. Indeed, the manufacturing technology has bring so many positive impacts in our world. But here, we are gonna tell you why we shouldn't rely on the technology too far. So, in this world, we know that there's so many technologies. Some of them are helping us on improving our life, but some of them, besides helping us to upgrading our life, are also giving negative impacts to our life. Me and my comrades here can explain how the manufacturing technologies impacts on our life. So my comrades, Rifki, time is yours.
Thank you very much for the introduction, my friend. And now, I will give you an example about this problem. As an example, giving all the work to the technologies are simply limiting our creativity in works. Manufacturing technology completely limits creativity because of abundance of machinery and lack of employees within the production facility. Employees can brainstorm while facing a particular problem, while machinery is only optimized to the as it's told. Even if there are issues, while machinery setup can limit your production to one task only, and limit space may prevent innovation and expansion into new areas, and that is how this thing limiting your creativity. And next, my friend Sidki, I'm gonna tell you another problem that happened because of industrial technology. Thank you.
Thank you, Rifki, for a great opinion. Now we're gonna move on to the next problem. Last job taken by machine, and unemployment increase issue. Unemployment has been a significant concern since automation began to play a role. Ever since manufacturing technologies has become prevalent, there has been much concern over what that means for human labor within manufacturing technology. For many, adding more machines and automated process means that less human labor is required. As the less human labor is required, the unemployed people increase, causing unemployment issue. That's all for me. Thank you.
Next, we're gonna talk about machines problems. Frequently used machine may have a breakdowns, causing decreased and productivity downtime. When the machine breakdowns, it is required to be repaired. Repairing an automatic machine does cost not live. It costs a lot of money and time. While we are being repaired, the machines, it stops production. And another time is your productivity, your rate going down.
Next, talking about cost, not only repairing the machinery creates a high cost. Manufacturers are integrated with the cost reduction benefits of implementing automation and technology within their manufacturing facility. While the benefits can help cut costs and ultimately increase profits, but there being initial investment because of ending various steps of matching to your facility. Thank you.
What a good opinion, my friend. Thank you to all members of team. Last but not least, another problem caused by manufacturing technology is global warming. Global warming is a large concern for many individuals around the world, with manufacturing technology being substantial contributor to it. Manufacturing technology, it means more equipment and technology being incorporated with production facilities, which has negative impacts to the environment due to diverse fuel such as gases and chemicals. In addition, more efficient production lines, that means you can increase your overall production amount, leading to more waste and other emissions. More technology in your facility, that means more fuel consumption, especially if your machine have a high output. That's all from me. And then I will give it back to our leader. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah, we finally come to the end of our opinion. Thanks to all my comrades who had explained and mentioned all the negative impacts of manufacturing technologies before. So, the conclusion of all the statement that we have mentioned before is, as the natural law works, if there's a positive impacts, there are also negative impacts. Here, we don't mean to say that manufacturing technologies are bad. They are good, indeed. But what we need to do to prevent all of these negative impacts is to keep our eye on this thing. Because if we do not, instead of building our world, we're just going to destroy it. That's all from us. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, for the next session is Q&A session. So for the time is yours.
Question for contra team. Here, I'm talking about technology that happened in our world. What do you think about AI technology of virtual for single man? Don't you like AI, aren't you? You can take a lot of advantage from that. It's little thing you have to know about positiveness of technology. So, what's your opinion to say it unsafe for people?
Thank you for the pros team for the question. Here I am representing for my teams to answer this question. So, to explore this question in a multifaceted manner, a separate focus group were given a design fiction probe, a chatbot's disappearance from a person's life. So articulated in the discipline-specific ways, participants expressed similar concerns and hopes. First, the boundary between human and non-human can be blurred when people project their own emotions onto AI. As example, an AI's bot breakdowns as one's own. And second, people may then intertwine their identities with AI through emotions. We consider ethical reformations of socially constructed emotions between humans and conversational agents. Thank you. That's all I can answer.
I have a question to the pro team. How to reduce the impact from global warming caused by manufacturing industry? Because the topics all become the most hot topics in our world. Thank you.
Thanks to the question from the contra team, and now I will answer briefly. The thing we can do to prevent the global warming, that is reducing the industrial sector, reducing the industrial emissions. There are many ways to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from the industrial sector, including energy efficiency, fuel switching, combined heat and power, use of renewable energy, and the more efficiency and the more efficient use and recycled materials. That is all we can answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the good explanation which was delivered to us. So I make some notes here. So I think industrial machines are for use in large-scale business or manufacturing in the same way industrial equipment is used in a large-scale business setting for heavy industry. These machines and equipment are used for large, heavy operations that would otherwise not be practical. Many advantages that we know in this discussion, the growth of industries leads to an increase in the production of goods and services, which are available to people at cheaper rates. It reduces dependence on other countries and improves the economy. It results in rising the standard of living. But we have to know there are also technological disadvantages. Manufacturing technology completely limits creativity, has high initial costs, contribution to environmental issues, lost jobs taken by machines, etc. I think industrial technology was good, but we have to understand and be more aware of the environmental issue and still make it balance between using machines or humans to be workers. Okay, thank you is the conclusion for our discussion for today. Thank you for the good presentations. Thank you for your attentions. Bless you all my students. So let's close our discussion by saying Bismillah, saying Hamdallah together. Alhamdulillah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.